Okay, so good morning to everyone. So today we will discuss about the topic JDBC driver. Okay, so first, we will know that what is JDBC driver. Mainly, JDBC driver is a software component that enables Java application to interact with the database. Mainly, JDBC driver acts as a connection between the establishment of an Java application and the database. It is act as a connection between Java application and the database. And it is also software components that enables Java application to make communication and or interaction with the database. Now, there are four types of JDBC driver available in our JDBC. There are four types available. The first type is JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Second type is native API driver. Third is network protocol driver. And fourth is the thin driver. So the first type of driver, that is JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Now, what is this? JDBC ODBC bridge driver. This driver uses ODBC driver. ODBC means object oriented database communications. ODBC, this driver uses ODBC driver for communication of or connection to the database. This driver acts like this. That it acts like that. This driver uses ODBC driver for connection to the database. It mainly converts the JDBC method call into ODBC functions call. So it is basically converts the JDBC call. It basically converts the JDBC call to ODBC functions call. Now, what is ODBC? ODBC is Open Database Connectivity. Like JDBC is Java Database Connectivity, same as that, ODBC is the Open Database Connectivity. So it acts like a bridge. This driver uses Open Database Connectivity driver for connection to the database, and mainly it converts the Java database connectivity method calls into Open Database Connectivity functions calls. But now it is not used because from Java 8 latest version, it is removed because its performance is not so good. That's why it is removed from Java 8. Okay. It is the first type of the driver. Next, there is native API driver. Now, what is native API driver? Native API driver, it uses client-side database libraries. Means it uses the client-side database libraries to create a connection. So native API driver, it uses client-side database libraries to create connection. Like in JDBC ODBC bridge driver, here we can see that it converts the JDBC method call into ODBC functions call. But in native API driver, it converts the JDBC method call into the native database API calls, application programmable interface, that means API. A JDBC method calls into native database API calls. Okay, so native API driver works like this. It uses client side. In networking, we have already seen that client and the server. Like that, it uses the client side database which present in the client side. It present in the client side libraries to create connection. So the database libraries which is present in the client side is used for create the connection in the native API driver. And the working of the native API driver is it converts the JDBC method call into native database API call. Now, what is API? API means application programmable interface. So JDBC method calls into the native database application programmable interface calls. Now, it is not necessary that this will be written in Java. It is not necessary that it will be written into Java. Depending on the type of the database, means the database which is present in the client side, depend on that we are using, in that language it can be written. Means depending on the type of the database which we are using, based on that language it can be written. It is not necessary that it can be written in the, not necessary it will be written in the Java. It depends on the type of the database which we are using. In that language, the database which are present, that in that language it can be written. Now the third type is network protocol driver. The network protocol driver is used in the middleware or application server. And JDBC call interaction is made with the vendor specific protocol. JDBC call interaction is made with the vendor specific protocol, and the specific vendor database which we are using, that specific protocol is used here. Means in the first type we have seen in the JDBC ODBC driver, the main working of the JDBC ODBC driver is it converts the JDBC method calls to the ODBC function calls. In the next type we have seen in the native API driver that it converts the JDBC call to the native API calls. And in this third type, that is network protocol driver, it mainly used in the middleware or the application server, and its main function is JDBC call. It makes the JDBC call interaction with the vendor specific protocol. Protocol we have seen in the networking, that protocol means it is a set of rules. So JDBC call interaction is made with the vendor specific protocol, and the specific vendor database which we are using, that specific protocol is used here, and it will be written fully in Java. So network protocol driver works like this. It makes the interaction between the JDBC call and the vendor specific protocol, or we can say a vendor specific rules, And this specific vendor database which we are using in this protocol, in this network protocol driver, which database which we are using, it will be the specific vendor database which you are using is used here in this protocol, and it can be, this programming can be written fully in Java. Okay, this is network protocol driver. Till now it is clear that the three types of the driver which we have shown, it is clear. Anyone has any question?
No, sir.
Okay. And the last type is the thin driver. Thin driver is the mostly used, which we mostly use. This driver is mostly used in the JDBC, thin driver. And it is the most efficient driver among these four. Among these four, it is the most efficient driver, the thin driver. And the thin driver working is, it converts the JDBC call directly into the vendor specific database protocol. So it converts the JDBC call directly into the vendor specific database protocol. And the constraints is, it is also to be written in the, fully written in the Java. So these are the four types of JDBC driver which we are using in our Java. The first type is JDBC ODBC bridge driver. And what is the working of JDBC ODBC driver? It converts the JDBC call, JDBC method call into ODBC functions call. Second type of driver is native API driver. And what is the working of native API driver? It converts the JDBC calls into native API calls, And the third type is network protocol driver. It is used in the middleware or the application server. And what is the working of this protocol? A protocol driver, it converts into the interaction, means it makes the interaction between the JDBC call with the vendor specific protocol and the specific vendor database which we are using. That specific protocol is used there, and will be written fully in Java. And the last type is our thin driver. So what is the thin driver? It is mostly used driver and it is the most efficient, and it mainly converts our JDBC calls directly into the vendor specific database protocol, and it also to be written fully in Java. These are the 4 types of driver which we use in the JDBC. Okay, so these are the mainly the in your syllabus, that these 4 types of driver in your syllabus, and these drivers are called first driver, that is JDBC ODBC bridge driver. Sorry, it is type 1 driver. Native API driver is type 2 driver, and network protocol driver is the type 3 driver, and the thin driver is the type 4 driver. Okay, so this 4 driver are present in your syllabus, and these are the all the JDBC drivers. Okay, so mainly JDBC, what is JDBC? Java database connectivity. And the JDBC driver, it acts like a software component which enables Java application to establish connection with the database. So the main working of the JDBC driver is it acts like a software components which is used to make establishment or connection between a Java application and a database. And in this JDBC, there are these 4 types of driver present, and this 4th type of driver works like this, which I have told you. Okay, so it is clear that how this 4 driver works, and what are the 4 drivers working. Main the thing what these 4 drivers are working. So this is all about the JDBC. It is clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sir.
Okay. Now, some parts which there is metadata interface. Now, what is metadata interface? Metadata interfaces means used to get the information about the database. But means all the informations about the database we can get through the metadata interfaces. Now, in metadata interfaces, it is of 2 types. Mainly metadata interfaces is used to get all the informations of a particular database, and metadata interface is of 2 types. One is database metadata interface, and another one is result set metadata interface. So first type that is database metadata interface, what is about it? Now, the database metadata interface is used for metadata of any database. Now, what is metadata? Metadata means data about a data.
Data
Means
about data.
information about a data. Data about a data. So, database metadata interface means metadata of any database, means informations of any database. Now, in database metadata interface, 2 methods mainly. There is some methods, but we are using, for example, we are showing the 2 methods, that is get driver name and get username. Like get driver name, any database driver name can be found through this method. So get driver name method is used for to find out any database driver name. Okay, and get username method is used to find out any database username. So like that, database metadata interface method work. In database metadata interface means it is the metadata of any database, means any informations about the database. So like example, we have taken two methods, that is get driver name. Now through this method get driver name, we can find out the driver name of any database, and get username. Through this method we can find out any database username. Okay, so the first type database metadata interface is all about that. And the second set, which is result set metadata interface. Result set metadata interface is the metadata of the data, because it is the result set metadata interface, means metadata of the data, means informations about the data. Like example, if we take the method get column count, this is a method in the result metadata interface. Like if we use get column count, this method is used to the number of data, find out the number of data which we want to retrieve. How many columns are present there? Means this method is used to find out the number of data which we want to retrieve, and in that data, how many columns are present. So get column count method is used for that. And get column name, this method is used to find out the number of, not number, the name of the data we want to retrieve, and name of the columns are present there. For this, we use this method, get column name, to retrieve the name of the column. To retrieve the name of the column, we use get column method. Okay, so result set metadata interface has this type of method present, like get column count, get column name. Now result set metadata interface is basically informations about the data, but database metadata interface is informations about the database. So this method, so the method present in the database metadata interface will be on database, will be to get informations about the database. That's why get driver name, get username, it is all related to the database. But in result set metadata, we know the informations about the data. So here all the method will be context to the data, So get column count, get column name. So this method will be based on the result set metadata interface. Okay, clear? What is metadata interface? Anyone has any question? Anyone has any question till now? तो समझ में आया सबको कि क्या है मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस? मेनली मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस क्या है? मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस हम लोगों का दो टाइप का है, एक है डेटाबेस मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस और एक है रिजल्ट सेट मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस. सो डेटाबेस मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस क्या है कि ये इंफॉर्मेशन देता है डेटाबेस के ऊपर, और रिजल्ट सेट मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस हम लोगों को इंफॉर्मेशन देता है डेटा के ऊपर. तो डेटाबेस मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस में जितना मेथड्स प्रेजेंट होगा, सब मेथड क्या करेगा? इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट द डेटाबेस ही देगा. तो इसीलिए गेट ड्राइवर नेम ये क्या है? रिलेटेड मेरा डेटाबेस के ऊपर रिलेटेड है कि डेटाबेस में जो ड्राइवर नेम है वो क्या होगा. इस मेथड, थ्रू दिस मेथड वी फाउंड दैट. एंड गेट यूजर नेम, थ्रू दिस मेथड वी फाउंड द यूजर नेम, डेटाबेस यूजर नेम एनी थ्रू दिस मेथड. एंड रिजल्ट सेट मेटाडेटा इंटरफेस ये क्या करेगा? ये डेटा के ऊपर इंफॉर्मेशंस देते हैं. तो मतलब इसके अंदर जितना मेथड प्रेजेंट होगा वो सब मेथड क्या करेगा? वो सब मेथड हम लोगों को डेटा के ऊपर इंफॉर्मेशन देगा, तो इसीलिए कलम काउंट, गेट कलम काउंट, ये मेथड क्या करते हैं कि डेटाबेस में मेरा, सॉरी नॉट डेटाबेस, हम लोगों का डेटा जो है, जो हम लोग रिट्रीव कर रहे हैं इस मेथड के थ्रू, उसमें कितने नंबर ऑफ कलम्स प्रेजेंट है, वो ये गेट कलम काउंट मेथड हम लोगों को बताते हैं। एंड गेट कलम नेम इज यूज्ड फॉर the name of the data which we are retrieving, the column which are present in that data, what is it's about name. So it returns about the name of that column from the data. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Anyone has any
Yes,
question?
sir.
Okay, so it is the total about the JDBC driver and the metadata interface. So now I want to say that I have already completed the whole syllabus of your Java. Mainly nothing is left in your syllabus. If you can see the notes and the classes, then you will see that all the things have been covered. All the things have been covered in your Java classes. Only two methods which I have forget to explain you in the thread class, in thread class, in the thread, that is about notify method and wait method, which I think I have forget to explain you. So now I will explain these two methods, and after explaining it will be completed. In thread I have mentioned that notify wait, but I forget to explain that. So in today's class I will explain it. This is very small, not so much big, but this is important for you, which I have forgot. Now in thread there is two methods. One is wait and notify. So what is wait? Wait is mainly makes running thread to release the lock and wait until another thread involves notify or notify all method. Now through wait method, to calling wait method, any methods which is in the running, any thread which is in running state can be goes to the block state. If you uh, remember the uh, total life cycle of the thread, you can remember that in through consuming wait method, thread which is present in the running state can be goes to the block state, means a running thread to release the lock and wait until another thread involves notify or notify all method. And notify means wakes up a single thread waiting. Now if there is a two thread present, thread 1 and thread 2, now thread 1 is in wait state. Now thread 1 is in wait state and thread 2 is running. Now at a particular moment, thread 2 generate notify to the thread 1. So after consuming notify, thread 1 will begin running. So consuming notify method is used to wake up a single thread. Only a single thread can be wake up through notify method. It will not work to wake up multiple threads. It only used to wake up a single thread that is in waiting. So if there is, like example, if there is thread 1 and thread 2, and thread 1 is present in the waiting state and thread 2 is running. Now thread 2 generate notify method to thread 1. So thread 1 will begin running and thread 2 will be stopped. Okay, so and wait method, consuming wait method, a thread which is in the running state can be goes to the block state. In block state, the thread is waited. And how many time it will be wait? It will until any other thread involves notify or notify all method. If any thread generate notify or notify all method, then the thread will again goes to the running state from block state to running state, and the thread will begin running. Okay, so this two method, wait and notify, works like this. So it is clear. I have forgotten to mention these two method during the thread. So in this class, I discuss about this method. It is clear.
Yes, sir.
तो
Yes, sir.
जावा का तुम लोगों का जो टोटल सिलेबस है, तो टोटल सिलेबस ऑलरेडी कवर्ड है ये। तो इसमें अभी जो है तुम लोगों का शायद नोटिस देखे हो कि तुम लोगों का जो नेक्स्ट सेमिस्टर will be started, your next semester will be started, which you have already mentioned in the notice through GOT. So till tomorrow, your this semester classes will be goes on, and after that, from May first week or May second week, your next semester classes will be started. So until now, the total Java which I have been the total the syllabus covered of the Java. If anyone has any question or any related problem, you can ask me later. Okay, there is nothing left. Okay, so if anyone has any questions, ask me, or I will end the session. Anyone has any question? So what is about your reviews about the subject which I have already explained you in the Java? So what is about your reviews? Is it clear to everyone which I have taught? Which I
Yes,
have taught you?
Yes, sir.
So okay. Sorry. So okay, I will then end the session, and all the notes which are present, which you will be present in the Java are in the LMS. You can see that. And tomorrow, I will mainly some important. I will discuss in the class about some important topics regarding some topics which I have been taught. I will try that. Okay. So thank you, everyone. I am ending the session.
thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.